Hey, what is going on, Queen City Reefers? Welcome to another video here with Queen City Reefs and more. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on that video. I hope you stick around to the end, and I hope that, by the end you consider subscribing, you consider hitting that like button. It really helps, and you consider leaving a comment below if you have any comments, questions, concerns on any of the equipment that I'm about to show you. What's going on today? Today we have a power outage. We've actually had a power outage since 11 o'clock last night, and it is 5 p.m. on the next day. So we are about to reach 24 hours without power. At some point, it actually did come on for about an hour and a half, but it went right back out. So I ended up having to pull out the generator to then make sure that all my tanks stay alive and well until this is resolved. For those that don't know, I am located in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, which is why this channel is called Queen City Reefs. And because of that, we were hit by the winds and the rain from the storm. I'm going to show you in a minute what happened. But for now, let me show you what's going on over here. All right. So here you have it. The tanks are dark. There is nothing going on. I don't have anything running on this one because there's no actual animals that need any of that oxygen. But for this big one, I was able to connect the generator. You'll see me in the reflection right there. And I have 3 of these air bubblers that are in each of the sections here for the openings for the feeders so that we can get some bubbles going in here. At the same time, I do have the generator connected, which has the return pump on so that it can create as much oxygen as possible from the water that goes into the overflow into the sump and come back up. This is the only tank you'll see that has these bubblers because this is the tank that I have so many fish in. So let me take you to the other one so I can show you what's going on in the other ones. All right, we are in the Queen City Reef studio, and here for this tank right here, we have the return pump. The return pump is on this tank itself right here. And so being that there's no fish in here, I think that should really suffice for now. And here, I did not opt out for turning on the return pumps. Instead, I turned on the gyras that are creating some movement at the top of the water. There's only a total of 4 fish in here. And you can see one of them right there. I should see the other one somewhere, but she always kicks them out. But yeah, so I think this should suffice, being that it's only 4 fish and most of them are small, so shouldn't need that much oxygen created in there because I don't think they can take it all up at once. Let's go to the next ones. You'll see here that I have nothing but power cords running everywhere. You'll see power cords, and so the essentials are connected right here. Another thing that's connected that I did not mention is the internet. You'll see there that my modem is connected. We'll follow these lines. The refrigerator is connected to the generator. And then this tank right here, because there's only 3 fish in there, I only turned on the return pumps that push water through those 4 and then goes through the overflow on each side, which I'm hoping that is enough. So far the fish in here look pretty good, so I'm not really concerned about them at this time. Now let me show you what, another essential is the TV, entertainment center, a fan going because it's getting pretty warm, and Apple TV so that we can watch Netflix and all that while we wait for the power to come back on. And last but not least, I hope you can still hear me. We have this generator right here running. This takes 4.7 gallons, and according to the manual, the 4.7 gallons will last about 9 to 11 hours. I have it running on the 240 volts, 30 amp, just to make sure that I'm getting enough power for everything that's connected. The other option is the 120 volt, which would be 20 amps, and I didn't really want to do that. Say hello to Georgie right here. He is a new father to his 3 pups. He had 2 girls and 1 boy. Charlotte is upstairs taking care of the pups while he's down here trying to find food, you know, scavenge food for all of them. And of course his bodyguard is Maverick. He makes sure that nobody gets near the pups. So right now 2 girls have been spoken for already and 1 male is left. So if anybody's interested in Westies. All right, so I didn't think I wanted to be out there with all that noise from the generator, but I did want to make sure that you saw what is running it, and definitely something that I recommend for you to have, because you just never know crazy weathers, what could happen, and then whether your tank will survive it or not, right? It's up to you to decide how much power you need, because you just got to make the math on how much you're going to be running. If you are able to, the bigger the better, right? But I understand that in some cases, the bigger the better is not possible because of the space you live in. I know some people go with backup batteries, which in other power outages, that has worked fine just for me, but this is about to be 24 hours. I don't think I could have gone on just backup batteries. What they do though is, if I wouldn't have been home, then I definitely would have needed for those backup batteries to kick in, and then give me enough time to get here to then turn on the generator for long-term use, right? And so we filled up the tank one more time. That will give us till probably midnight tonight, and then I'll have another tank full that, you know, we went to pick up not too long ago in order to refill it again, which should give me another 10 hours or so of power, and hopefully by then the power's back on. If not, then we will be traveling tomorrow morning to go get more gas so that we can get another 10 to 12 hours from the generator. Our patio here, our deck is a mess, but look at one of the things that fell. Isn't that crazy? This tree that it was taller than my 2-story house fell, knocked one of the pine trees that I have there and broke the fence through. So this morning we spent it having to cut with a chainsaw, you know, the limbs of this pine tree, not this tree, but the pine tree that was blocking the actual street for cars to be able to pass by to get to their homes over there. And so my wife and I and my boy, we were all just, you know, getting to work to make sure that we were getting that cleared up. And in this, I have someone coming, because there's no way that my electric chainsaw is actually going to be able to handle this tree right here. We have another tree right over there. I don't know if you're able to see it. Actually, you are. Where you see, can't even do the finger. Where you see right there that it's leaning that way. It's tall enough that it would hit that fence, and then I'd have to pay damages there. And there's another tree that's actually touching the neighbor's roof already, and I definitely want to avoid having to pay for that. So I have someone that is a tree services company that is coming to actually deal with this for me. All right, well, without further ado, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I really, truly appreciate that you joined, that you clicked on this video. I hope you learned something from this video. I will definitely put out more videos like this on how-tos and being able to, you know, take care of your tank based off Queen City Reefs way. If that's something you'd like to see, definitely leave it in the comments below. Please make sure, again, you subscribe and you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Georgie would appreciate it. All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.